guys, Aftershow Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Ally McBeal. This is season 2, episode 18. Let's get into it. The fuck are you doing? What?
Look at that.
What?
That wrinkle, was that there yesterday?
Here we go again.
No, Renee, it's happening. I am getting old.
Every time you have a birthday.
Look at that.
Ally, if you got a new wrinkle,
I gotta be honest, I
I'm
never
sure we
look
would
in the
see
mirror
something
like...
on the news.
Just because you have perfect
I don't know the hell
skin.
she's doing.
The wrinkle is there. 29 years old, Renee, do you get that? I'm a year away from having a better chance of being struck by lightning.
Will you stop? Women reach their prime in their 30s.
Says who?
Women in their 40s?
Do you realize that all I got out of my last relationship was a tetanus shot? My life is passing me by.
Whose fault is that, Ellie?
You're in a first-degree murder trial tomorrow.
I'm a year from 30.
Oh, we're doing a murder trial.
Well, look at it this way. Your 20s have been a big disaster. It's almost over.
And Renee's gunning for us.
How could she not win?
He's innocent, Nell.
The guy chopped off her arm.
After she was dead, it was an act of love. He wanted to keep a little piece of her. Why is that so hard for everybody to understand?
I understand. Murder. Moving on. Feynman versus Lombard Insurance. Billy?
New business, wrongful termination. Our client is claiming ageism. Depot start today.
Ally, I thought I'd make some plans at the bar to celebrate your birthday.
Oh, and I suppose you have a little musical number.
Is this the big 3-5?
No. It would be 29. Ling.
John's
Didn't
birthday's
she
this
just
week,
have a
too.
birthday?
Maybe we could...
No,
When John
We
Ritter
can
was
do a
here?
double celebration.
we'll do no such thing.
Was
Come
that
on,
her
Ally,
birthday?
relax
I
yourself.
remember it
Okay,
being her
off we go.
birthday. Maybe I'm wrong.
Did I give something away?
No, it's not that. Trials just make me nervous, that's all.
No, they don't. Trials relax you.
Her hair looks beautiful today.
Birthdays make me uncomfortable. Unlike Ally, I am about to hit the big 3-5, and I feel I should be further along.
Well, John, to get further along, sometimes you have to go down that road not taken. I'm not talking about me.
I think it's best if we sort of break up. It has to include, how do I put it?
Fair enough, that makes sense.
Sex.
We have sex.
Yes. You give unbelievable hair. Whatever happened to good old premarital intercourse?
Look, if
Physical.
you're not in it for sex, that's
I
fine.
can't take it. I feel like I
But
might
he
explode.
feels like he
I'd
needs
you
it
to
in
be
his
part of it.
relationship,
Don't
and that's
just-
fine.
No, it's not the same.
So you'd leave me over sex?
Yes.
Just like that?
But I mean, you've been together for a long time.
And what if
at
we
this
were no
point.
longer a couple and I just walked in here and wanted to lick your finger? You'd say no?
I'd have to. No.
This is just a test.
I mean, he said no.
Not gonna work.
Why am I on this case?
I'm looking to reconnect with you any way I can, okay? I admit it. Hi. This is Georgia Thomas. She'll also be handling the deposition.
How do you do?
Is that a
Fine.
toupee?
Fine, I'm fine.
Well,
thought that
why
was
don't
a
we step
hat,
in the
and then
conference
I
room? The steno's set up.
Got a little confused.
Great. Right over here. Here.
I'm very nervous.
Well, it's quite common. Homicide defendants often get anxious the day of trial.
How could they really think I killed her? She was the love of my life.
Well, playing the
I
devil's
recognize him,
advocate,
I don't know
you
where
took a
from.
power saw to her.
After she died.
But the coroner can't prove that.
Look, the main thing is to keep your composure here. We've
It's
got
a little
good
weird.
defense, Albert. You just have to stay calm. You Black and Decker.
I walked up to the car and he was acting suspiciously.
Objection. This man has no foundation to render psychological opinions.
It's a lay opinion.
The objection is overruled.
That disappoints me, Your Honor. I'd always considered you special.
Thank you. Let's just move on now, can we?
A hand.
A hand.
A human hand.
What'd you do next?
Well, we arrested the defendant, obtained a warrant to search his house.
Did you search his house?
Yes. We found the body of a woman. We then arrested the defendant for murder.
Well, that was just silly,
I mean, to
wasn't
be
it?
fair,
Say
wouldn't
it
you be
with
able to
me.
work
Objection,
out,
Mr.
like,
Cage.
what it was that killed her by doing an autopsy?
I have nothing further.
Like, if she died of a heart attack, then she died of a heart attack, you know?
Objection, Your Honor. He does this. He's wearing squeaky shoes on purpose. He's trying to trivialize this so we don't take it seriously, and this is what he does.
Move to strike that. My shoes aren't squeaking. See?
It's some trick.
Officer Kent, did my client tell you where he was going?
He said he was going to his brother's house.
Did he tell you why?
He said that his wife had just died and he cut off her hand and he was taking the hand there for safekeeping.
Did he tell you where his wife's body was?
At his house.
And you kind of shaped the facts to make them a little more damaging, didn't you?
I told the truth, counsel.
Well, now, let's see here.
I
You
mean,
said you saw a
you missed
hand,
those
got a
other
warrant,
parts that you
searched
just
the house,
mentioned.
You found
Yeah.
a body, all of which technically may be true. But what is more true here is that he volunteered that there was a death and a body and told you exactly where it was, right?
Yes.
Why give the jury the impression that you've uncovered something when in fact he gave it to you? You know, when a chief prosecutorial witness bends and molds the facts to paint a more incriminating, not to mention a distorted version of the truth.
Objection.
All the while the district attorney, objects to the more accurate version.
Objection.
We have to wonder about the messenger here.
Your Honor?
Counsel.
Why they try an innocent man.
Objection.
Here again, protesting the truth.
Move to strike.
Mr. Cage.
I don't know what he's
Officer
doing
Kent.
wrong.
Could my client have been disoriented,
Perhaps.
erratic, upset, grief-stricken?
Yes.
Yeah, there's just so many adjectives you could use, and yet the only one you threw out was suspicious.
Cause of death was cardiac arrest.
And could the death have been triggered by her arm being cut off?
Yeah, given that the victim was vegetative, we concluded that the trauma of the arm being severed had to be the cause of the coronary. Plus, the bleeding indicated that the arm was severed while she was still alive.
Indicated, but you can't positively conclude that, can you?
No, we can't.
And you can't rule out the cardiac arrest could have come first.
It was more likely induced by trauma.
Can you rule out the death preceding the arm being cut off?
No.
Richard, I swear I have a thing about comb-overs.
So don't look at him.
Oh, how can I not look at him?
Sit next to the guy, just...
Mr. Thomas? Hi, we're all set up. You can go right in the conference room.
Billy.
Richard's
Give
right.
us a
Sit
more from
next to
her.
him. Keep your eyes across the table.
Sex.
My sales performance was actually up in '98. This is ageism, and he knows it.
Stop telling me what I know.
Joseph, Mr. Feynman, did my client ever talk to you about his concerns for your credibility?
Yes.
And specifically, what was his major concern?
My hair.
Did he ever tell you that what is on top of your head is a lie? And that when people look at you, what they see is a deliberate intent to conceal?
This is my own hair.
Would you mind?
What are you gonna do?
This
I know
is
this is a sensitive
unfounded. Rude.
I would like a viewing.
That isn't gonna happen.
Listen, we don't mean to be insensitive.
But you are.
You can stop. But a comb-over, by its very nature, is a fraud.
This is my real hair.
We are stopping this now.
Then we'll just get a court order.
It's my real hair, completely natural.
I want that on the record.
Would you excuse me for a second?
What should actually be his hair? What should not actually be having a toupee?
What are you doing?
Practicing for Ally's birthday. You know how she hates the attention, so I'm doing what I can to make it all about me.
You're a friend.
For the last few years of her life, I sat beside her, holding her hand, like we always did, whether on a walk, watching a movie, lying in bed watching TV. I'd always hold her hand. When she died, I don't know what came over me. I didn't want to let go.
Couldn't you have taken one of her sweaters?
I know how morbid it sounds.
Where were you going when the police stopped you?
My brother's a mortician. I was driving the hand to his house.
Do you believe he's innocent, John?
I do.
He seems sad about it.
Oh, I was thinking about what he said when he asked whether we've ever been in love. I haven't, Ellie.
Of course you have.
Oh, college, law school, if that counts. Nell thinks I might be in love with you.
Me?
She threw it out. It was... I apologize. No, I don't, actually.
They have brought a lawsuit against my client's company alleging ageism. That is an extremely serious charge.
And what's it got to do with a comb-over?
The reason he was fired, it involves getting people to trust him. But when you are perceived as a pretender, establishing that trust...
This is my real hair.
Nobody is disputing that, Mr. Feynman.
Are you saying you're
You are.
firing him for appearance?
An appearance which undermines credibility.
This is ridiculous. You can't fire somebody for bad hair.
What if he gets a haircut?
He won't. Why should I? I keep it neat.
Why do you have to see what's under it?
Because he might change his style before trial. We need to get a picture to preserve it for the record.
I don't really see the good in it. Hurry up.
Your Honor.
Oh, come on.
He's right. He needs to preserve a record. Let's go.
Never mind, I'm dropping the lawsuit.
Ross, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's leading us. Hang on, hang on, hang on to what we got.
She's got really long hair and it's just
She has a heart attack and you don't call anybody?
It happened quickly.
Yes, but this woman you love, you don't rush to the phone or call anybody, somebody who could possibly save her?
Well, I don't deny wishing that she would pass. I didn't want her to suffer.
This isn't what loved ones do to each other.
It's a little weird, to be honest.
He says if you drop the suit and get a haircut, he'll rehire you.
I don't want to. It's just because he has a thing about comb-overs. If he didn't know... Look, let me ask you. When you first met me, you didn't know it was a comb-over, did you?
Everybody can tell, Mr. Feynman. It looks really terrible. Listen, we have a lawyer at our firm. She cuts and styles hair.
Who?
Ling, believe it or not, she does now.
Really?
How about you let her give you a haircut?
I just can't believe it's really that noticeable.
What kind of murder plan is that? Chop off a limb to induce a heart attack?
You're using reason now. Reason explains why he hacked off a hand after.
No, love explains it.
You gotta be kidding.
You know what your problem is, Renee? You are so jaded that you can't even conceive of the idea that somebody could be that madly in love. You know what? I feel sorry for you. I really do.
Only you can interpret mutilation as love. He cut off a limb. How romantic. The man is your client. I understand you have to take his side, but for you to believe it, that just makes you hopeless.
You know, Ally, we look at our client, and Billy and George is the guy with the comb-over, and we're all thinking, how pathetic. Well, maybe we're the pathetic ones. You know, at least they're out walking planks. We just stay tucked inside, ready to represent them when they fall.
This is the birthday blues talking. John, we are not pathetic. Come on. I mean, look. Look at my outfits. And you're such a great lawyer.
I don't want it on my tombstone. He wins his cases. You want it on yours, smart dresser? Imagine, I'm 35 years old, still alone. Maybe I need some kind of an omen.
John,
I'm 35, damn it. I've never met anybody I felt like chopping up, and nobody's ever wanted to chop up me. I haven't lived.
I think I should do the closing. Today's my birthday. and every time I have a birthday, I get these panic attacks of, I don't know, underachievement. Like my life is a big empty sack. The district attorney, she called me hopeless. I am not a person without hope. In fact, sometimes I wonder if hope is the only thing I've got going. I want to meet fall in love with and be with somebody I can't bear to live without. And that's why, as glad as I am not to be in Albert Shepley's shoes today, I envy a little what he had. Now, of course, it isn't normal what he did. As for the love that made him do it, I pray that one day I'll know some of that madness. Now, the district attorney just can't seem to make room for the possibility that love can be this powerful, and well, that to me makes her a little hopeless. We all want to be madly in love, don't we?
Ling! Did you forget? The haircut. If I made love to you, you'd go blind.
I could. Excuse me?
Yes. Okay? I'm amazing in bed. It's not something I'm proud of, but I have ruined lives, and I cannot take another man saying there's nobody else after me. I've tried everything, okay? I've gone half speed. I've gone slow. No matter what I do, it always comes out the best sex the man's ever had. And suddenly, it's no more talking, no more movies, no time for dinner. It's sex, 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 sex! And I'd like to get to know you, okay? I like you. And if we go to bed, your blood flow will be changed forever, and things will be different. I need to cut hair.
Ling, this is
Never
Ross
understand
Feynman.
being
Hi.
good at sex. What does that mean exactly? Like, what makes you good in bed?
So I go through life as a bald man.
You go through your life
okay.
as you.
Bald?
And handsome?
You're a good person, Georgia.
Yeah. She does it much better than you.
Nice to see you smile again.
Some things can't just be combed over, Billy.
I know. I would like to work on that.
You don't deserve it, my dude, but it's up to her.
We found the defendant not guilty.
Thank you.
They don't lose.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You are dismissed.
Would it be pushing things to try to get her hand back?
Yeah, it would.
I believe he is innocent, if it's any consolation.
Yeah.
Oh, John, what are you doing?
Life is for the living. I like it.
I get so moved when she does this for me.
How come she never sings for my birthday?
Well, you kept your birthday secret.
Oh, right.
But I did order up a little something for you.
What?
It's coming, you'll know.
Oh, make him feel good.
You're not the only one with erogenous tricks. I know a couple of ways to drive you crazy.
Such as?
There's a little spot in your knee pit. Takes a little bit. It's under the subcutaneous, but there we go. Like that, Ling? Guess you do. Bye, guns.
Don't stop.
Oh, maybe another time.
Richard!
No, I like dinner. I like movies, talking. I don't want you coming at me. Knee pit, knee pit, knee pit.
My present.
It is.
Suppose we should dance.
Oh, it gets better. Happy birthday.
Oh, we got it together, didn't we? Yeah, we really got it together, baby.
Aw, that's great.
What's that? Isn't that
Oh
nice?
no.
Isn't that real?
Aw.
Really nice?
What do you think?
I think he likes his present.
And the answer to all my dreams. You're my guiding star.
He's so cute.
For John, the least we can do.
Your love I'll keep forevermore.
Actually, it'd be rude for us not to go up.
I get stage fright.
I'll give you a little knee pit later.
That was a lovely birthday present from Nell. I was kind of hoping he would turn to Nell and be like, "Oh my god, I love you," and then just like kiss her, just like they want. I don't know. Sorry. What can I say? Alrighty, well that was Ally McBeal, season 2, episode 18. I'm not very happy about the fact that like Billy and Georgia seem to be doing better. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's her decision, but I think he should be in the doghouse a little longer at least, you know? I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.